It's your boy Rum Nitty. I want you to check me out on the Bootleg podcast. Zone.
Before we start the interview, shout out ImperialExtraction.com, the best cultivators on the West Coast growing the world-class dank that won't break your bank, y'all. That's right, pre-rolls, flower, THCA, which means it can get delivered to wherever you are. Totally legal. Yes, 15% off your order. ImperialExtraction.com. Save 15% off right now. Look at that thing. Yeah. All right? Bootleg 15 is the promo code. Save 15%. ImperialExtraction.com. Let's get into the interview. Yo, man, the Bootleg Head Podcast. We got a special guest in here, Rum Nitty.
Yeah, man. What's the word?
Welcome, sir. Good
Appreciate you having me, man.
Of course.
Long overdue.
Representing Phoenix, man, my hometown.
Yeah.
What part of Phoenix you from?
West Side.
Like where at, though?
43rd and Thomas.
Oh, okay.
The VGs.
Yeah, you're in the...
The VGs, man. Shout out to all the Murder Vales.
Yeah, you are in the fucking shits, for sure. Shout out to Maryville, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Ville, man.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I always tell everybody, like, who doesn't say, like, Phoenix got it, because, you know, the South Side's kind of nice now.
Yeah, South Side's been coming up. I ain't gonna lie.
They built the new houses over there.
South Side's been the grimiest for the longest.
For sure, but it's like, yo, I remember we were driving I had a bunch of my homies from out of town in Arizona, and we drove from, like, downtown Phoenix to the Westgate. I would took the streets.
Okay.
I was like, you know, you take the streets, you go through all the shit. I was like, yeah, this shit is active over here, dog. And it's like the West Side is viral as fuck now. You see that TikTok account? The dude like goes and interviews all the crackheads and like prostitutes and shit. It's called Tales from the Streets.
I've been hearing about this shit.
Yeah, it's all on like 27th Avenue and like fucking Camelback or like 35th Avenue.
That's
and
some
like,
of the most grimiest parts of the city. The Blade.
Yeah, shit is crazy.
Shout out to the Blade.
Yeah, shout out to the Blade. My goodness. Anyway, so for people who don't know, man, obviously you're one of the most legendary battle rappers of all time at this point.
Appreciate it.
How long? Well, first of all, how did you get started rapping in general out of the city?
Just rapping in general?
Yeah.
Shit, me and my little bro was doing that just as a hobby.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else.
What year? Were you like, did you feel like you started like recording, taking it serious type shit?
Recording, taking it serious, I would say around 2004.
Got it.
2003, 4, 5, around that.
So that was like around the era of like an AZ, like Sin Q, Willie North Pole.
Yeah,
and all that
definitely. You know what I'm saying? We looked up to all them. Still do. Man,
Man Up Squad was cracking. There was that dude named Atlas.
Yeah, I remember Atlas. We fucked with Atlas.
Atlas was, he called himself the King AZ. Remember he had that album?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Atlas.
Shout out to Poker Face. Shout out to Survivalist. Bookie.
I remember Survivalist. Bookie G. Yeah, Bookie was that dude.
Yeah, for sure. So when did you did you guys get any traction making music, or did you not get any traction until you ended up doing the battling thing?
Yeah. The battle was the battling really kind of like broke the door down for me, but I didn't intend to be a battler. You know what I'm saying? I started battle rapping just to get notoriety, so I can then later do my music.
Right.
I don't think anybody at that time knew battle rap was gonna become what it became. You feel me?
For sure. Now, so was there a scene in Phoenix for the battle shit? Because I always tell everybody I'm a fucking diehard hip hop head.
Right.
But the battle rap niche, like outside of when I was growing up and we were down, like whatever was on the old school fucking DVDs, or like Juice battling people on Napster, J.U. Ice and all that stuff, like the whole new era of battling. Every once in a while I'll catch one, especially when like World Star was more popular because World Star always posts them. But it's just like the whole world has just missed me, bro.
No, I hate you.
I know the names, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely like, you know, like my boy Interstate Fats, free Interstate Fats. Fats was a dope battler.
Fats.
Yeah, he was out of Vegas, but there was like a scene in Vegas, the A-Hat scene. Was there something going on similar in Phoenix? Like
Sand Trap. We had the Sand Trap, man. Shout out to Keith Wright, man. Keith Wright was he kind of started everything as far as, from what I know, as far as the battle rap scene out here in Phoenix. So that was the first people I connected with. We was just doing it locally for some, like I was betting out my own pocket type shit.
So you were like putting your own bread up.
Yeah. Because at that time, I didn't think this was going to be a career or anything like that. Right. I was just trying to. At that time, I wasn't even on no notoriety shit. I was just trying to get some bread. We was just betting locally, and I just felt like I was good enough to do it. You know
Did you ever freestyle on Mill Ave? Back in the day, there was like the Mill Ave ciphers were a thing, bro. But this
No,
was
I never did that.
way back in the day. Like I'm talking like shit.
One thing I did do was Two Tone had a tournament back in the day. I won a little freestyle tournament he had back in the day.
Oh shit!
What year was that, Stick?
That was 2012.
2012? Yeah, that was right before I started battle rapping.
Damn.
Like officially.
So you go from like 04, 05, putting out music locally, and then you said 2012 is when you started to get into mixing the battle shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 2014 is when I got like my first look like outside of the city.
Right.
I think it was me and Danny Myers.
Yeah, he was on the show. Shout out to Danny Myers. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny Myers is a legend in this.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember who you beat in the two-tone battle?
No, I don't. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Dude, man. Shout out to Dude.
Any local rappers of notoriety in AZ that you went up against in any battles?
I battled Stacks. I battled what's Syph going by now?
I don't know.
He's going by his
Deshaun Corey.
Yeah, I battled Dude.
He just won the Matty Ice, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because he got locked up, right? And they got out.
Yeah, I heard he got locked up for something. But I battled him. I battled Jay Frost. Jay Frost was like
I remember that
top
name.
dog back in the day. Jay Frost. He had a twin too. I forgot his
name.
I forgot his twin name. But I battled both of them. But they was like the top dog when I first started battle rapping out here. He was like, oh, you got to battle Jay Frost. Kid White.
I don't know.
Kid White was one of them. Yeah, they was like top dogs in the city.
Yo, so you ended up going in 2014 and getting your first national look. What was that battle?
King of the Dot reached out to me after I did the Stacks battle.
Right.
Shout out to Bolo TV. I battled on Bolo TV, did the Stacks battle. And Jay Fox from the Suns reached out to me. He was like, yo, I'm trying to get you on King of the Dot. They liked the material. They want to get you over here, but they wasn't paying for my flight.
Travel.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Room. So I was still coming out the pocket that time. You feel me? But that was like one of my first big looks. So I felt like this might be something.
Was there money on the line if you won?
No, it was nothing.
It's just like,
it was
we just got
this opportunity to get some views. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get your name known.
Yeah. What was your first paid battle where you're like, yo, I'm showing up, I'm getting a bag, even if I lose, win, lose, or draw? Or was it a battle where you had to win the battle to get the money?
No, that was more so when we first started, when we was actually betting.
Right.
But my first paid battle to where I felt like, no, I just got paid to battle rap, was when I battled B Magic. I battled B Magic on King of the Dot. I don't remember the year, but I remember right before that, they invited me to go to Canada. In my mind, I'm like, I don't got Canada ticket money, you know what I'm saying? I don't got, you know what I'm saying? But shout out Lush One and
Shout out to Lush.
Aspect. They paid for my ticket, my hotel room, you feel me? Flew out there, went crazy, and after that, they started paying me. I got paid directly after that.
That's fire. I always wonder that too, because like you'll always see like, there's obviously tons of money in this shit.
Right, my first check was $400 though.
But still.
You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I'm like, this is the most I've ever got paid to rap. You know what I'm saying? I've never rapped and got money outside of betting my own money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, something's working. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling, like something working.
Yeah, it's just crazy because it's such like, I feel like for whatever reason, it hasn't hit, like there's been a lot of attempts to make the battle rap circuit a lot more mainstream. Like even Drake getting involved.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I feel like it just hasn't gotten over the hump.
Right, but I feel like it doesn't need to.
Because I feel like if it got over the hump, it's not supposed to be mainstream too.
It's not supposed to. I feel
be.
like this is the getaway from. This is like the last true form of hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no slight to the actual rappers and the people that are doing music, but this is the last true form of just raw hip hop.
Right.
Like b-boying and graffiti, and this is one of the last true forms. So I don't feel like it needs to be commercialized.
Because you won the Drake battle, the one that Drake was behind.
The tournament, yeah.
And so did he put up? How much was that? 100K?
Yeah, it was 100K, and then the last day of the finals, he put another 50K up.
So you got $150 off that battle?
Yeah, me and my brother Geechee Gotti. Shout out to me and my brother Geechee Gotti. We split it.
That's fire.
Yeah, 75.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like? Because I do feel like, obviously, shout out to Drake. He did get dismembered by Kendrick. God bless him. But
yeah, shout out Drake. Shout out Kendrick. Man, that was dope.
Yeah, what was that for you? What was that like being a battle rapper, seeing like this? I mean, look, we haven't had a great battle.
Right.
In years.
I was entertained.
Yeah.
I was entertained. You know what I mean? Like I was just being a fan at that time. Like I feel like it was great for hip hop. Like rap in general. Like rapping has always been about having confidence, being, confident and thinking you're the best. So why not go at the you know what I'm saying, the other guy that they say is better. You know, I think it was good for the sport.
From your perspective, as somebody who's battled tons and tons of times, what approach would you have taken if you were Drake? Because the approach he did take was obviously one that did not pan out for him.
I don't know. That's hard to say. I kind of feel like I would have probably laid back a little bit on the singy shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, Kendrick is a rapper's rapper. Like, he's, you know what I'm saying? He raps his ass off. So I kind of felt like I would have just took a more direct approach.
Yeah, I felt like also like the first 2 diss records, obviously like Family Matters and Push-Ups, weren't just aimed at Kendrick. They were aimed at everybody. So it was like...
Yeah.
And like, I feel like the shit that he was going at him for was like being short. I'm like, bro, like, we know he's short. Like, I feel like Kendrick just like peeled back his whole existence. It was, I don't know, I don't think we've ever seen anything like that before, bro.
We was just talking about it earlier. Like, this kind of remind me of 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Yeah, but even that was more like surface level, like, you're a bitch, you soft like a Pop-Tart, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like...
What 50 did to Ja Rule was crazy.
It was crazy at that time. But like Kendrick, I feel like just picked him apart like piece by piece.
Oh yeah, lyrically,
as like
definitely
a human being,
it's a different,
as like a human.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
like I feel like you said, like Ja was never the same, and I feel like Drake will always be Drake, and he'll always be the biggest.
Yeah,
and
he's
gonna come back, and he's gonna have other hit records. But I just don't feel like it'll. Well, I don't think we'll ever look at Drake in terms of like hip hop fans, like real hip hop fans. Like obviously,
no, I hear what you're saying.
There's a lot of people who are Drake fans that aren't hip hop fans per se. I just don't know if it'll ever be the same for him.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Was he cool though when you chopped it up with him?
Yeah, real humble, real down to earth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cooler than what I thought.
He should have called you, get some bars.
Man, a lot of fans was like, man, he should have tapped in with Nitty and got some of them alien punches, man. Hey, you should have tapped in, guy.
Bootleg Kev here. I just got back from vacation. Want to shout out to the good folks in Puerto Peñasco, a.k.a. Rocky Point. You know, I got a lot of people from AZ that watch the podcast. Rocky Point's a 3-hour drive away from Phoenix, man. Look, it's crazy. Puerto Peñasco's got everything. Whale watching, fishing, some of the craziest food, nightlife, the craziest beaches. If you're into off-roading, they got the dunes. It's lit. I stayed in a brand new 6-bedroom, 6.5 bathroom penthouse. Now, you'll see that somewhere on the screen. This should be playing if my producer's doing what he's supposed to do. Now, this was a 6-bedroom, 6.5 bath penthouse. Took the family. It was crazy. And it was in phase 3 of Las Palomas, which is, in my opinion, the nicest like resort on Sandy Beach and Rocky Point, man. It's 4,500 square foot of space, and it's the largest condo in all of Sandy Beach. Now, you can sleep up to 16 people in this place. 16 people. That means weddings, family get-togethers, whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's got the largest pool in Rocky Point, crazy hot tub, swim-up bar, restaurant, everything, putting green if you're into golf. Whatever you're into, they got it, man. And look, Lazy River water slides, it's all there, all right? So shout out to the good folks who own the penthouse, man. They actually hooked it up, you know what I'm saying? So we got the 6 bedrooms, I had the family in there, we was eating. If you want to book directly and save all the fees that you would get off Airbnb, make sure you follow the Instagram page at Barcelona K1010. Barcelona K1010. If you want to go out to Rocky Point for the summertime, take your family, sleep 16 people. It's the most beautiful place I ever stayed in, if I'm being 100% honest. And if you want to book it directly and save all them fees, all you got to do is hit that Instagram page up, which you see down there. Hey, real quick, want to tell you about our family at Odd Socks, baby. That's right. They've been our longest running sponsor. They're our family. They make the most comfortable socks in the world. Whatever you're into, man, you see the Scarface. I got Coca-Cola, Street Fighter, SpongeBob. These are SpongeBob underwear. By the way, their boxers are so comfortable, y'all. Like, listen, I need y'all to save 20% off at checkout right now. Just go to oddsocksofficial.com. Use that promo code BOOTLEG. ASAP. Get you some draws. Get you the most comfortable socks in the world. Ghostbusters, Funyuns, whatever you need, they got it. oddsocksofficial.com. Promo code BOOTLEG. Save 20% off. Let's jump back into this interview. Have you ever had somebody like that ever reach out trying to get some ghostwriting from you?
If I did, I wouldn't speak on it. I'm not gonna lie, because you know what I'm saying. I feel like that's me.
I'm not saying who, but has that ever happened, like in general? I'm not saying you don't got to tell me who if it's happened.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, hey man, that's a. I feel like that's that's how Royce. Shit, shout out to Royce the 5'9". Back in the day, Royce was fucking writing for everybody. He was writing for Diddy. Fucking Royce was putting that pen to work.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But Royce is one of them. Like, he's definitely one of them.
Alien God level MC.
Yeah, Royce is one of them. I always thought he was.
You obviously just had the just huge battle with Loaded Lux, which I feel like a lot of people kind of looked at as like the Super Bowl or
Yeah, that was one of
whatever
them.
you want to look at. It was like all timer. Would you say the consensus would be that you took an L?
I kind of feel like when it first, well, they just barely dropped it, but when they first dropped the pay-per-view, it was kind of up in the air.
Right.
You feel me? But I don't know. I don't really go off too much of bloggers saying who won. I go off what the fans say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What has the fan feedback been?
All my fans gonna say I won. All his fans gonna say he won.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, the fact it was even a debate. It's good because at the end of the day, would you say? Because I think when I was talking to Danny Myers, I was like, "Yo, who's the GOAT in this battle shit?" I think he mentioned your name. You mentioned Loaded Lux. He mentioned a couple other people's name. But when you like prepare for somebody who you know is on your level like that and who's done so, like how do you come up with shit? Like, what is your preparation process for like a just any battle in general, but specifically like this battle? You knew how big it was going to be.
I didn't really do too much changing because me being in this situation before, me trying to do other things, and fans telling me you should just did what got you there.
Yeah, do what you do. Yeah,
do what you do. Do what we know you for. You feel me? So I didn't really do too much changing for that battle. You know what I'm saying?
But like, how are you preparing?
Me, when they go right, I go left. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to break down my preparation style. I just like to think outside the box. Like I don't try to stay in the norm purposely. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have to watch too much of my opponent. I don't have to watch too much of what the other opponent said to him because I just feel like I think outside the box so much that I just really just try to be me. That's where the alien come from. You know what I'm saying?
Is there ever, like, in your opinion, because we've seen a lot of times battles will go viral because of either somebody gets slapped or someone goes over the line. Is there a line you won't cross with somebody, especially because a lot of times you guys are colleagues too?
Right. I've always said that.
Like, it's not like you guys are like fighting after the show. Like a lot, like I feel like the elite guys, you guys travel together. You guys are gonna.
No, all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, when the camera goes off, everybody extends their hand. We shake hands and we go party, drink, smoke, and.
Is there like a line you
our-
won't cross?
Yeah, it's a lot of lines I won't cross.
What is like the main thing? It's just off limits for you.
Family members.
Yeah.
The dead ones, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's just like it's like an easy call.
Right.
Yeah, that's to me. It's just anything like that, anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And then anything that you haven't said yourself. If you brought it to the light, like, yo, my mama smoked crack, then shit, I'll talk about it. But I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go dig no shit.
Like, yo,
up
I
to
found
the-
out your mom's a crackhead and is in rehab right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If you put it out to the people,
It's different.
then-
It's fair
exactly.
game.
It's fair game. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
outside of that, I won't go dig up no story about you or find out your mother's name. Or
Some
anything
people
like
be doing that shit. I feel like these
people do that.
motherfuckers be like Nardwar.
Yeah, people do shit like that.
Is that frowned upon amongst the main guys?
I think within us, like as the battle rappers, some of us like frown upon it.
Yeah.
Certain fans that they like it. Certain battle rappers like the Arsenals, it's no slight to Arsenal. He's known for disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like he feels.
Do you think like do people like pay for information? Sometimes
I
like,
wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Walmart situation happened with me. I was taking pictures with fans
Right.
at the door, like in my vest. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't think anybody paid them for it, but I can see somebody doing some weird shit like that,
Right.
like paying fans for some info about
Yeah,
somebody.
like, yo, if anybody got any dirt on so and so, tap in.
Yeah, all you gotta do is tap into somebody with with somebody from his city.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's always like a combination of that, or it's like, you know, like if there's something super topical that happens right before the battle in the world, trying to figure out a way how you could kind of incorporate that shit into like,
But you like current events?
yeah, like if something happened, like I remember one time Fats had a battle against Philly Swain, and it was the day Whitney Houston died.
Oh, okay, I see what exactly.
And he had a fucking, I forget what his Whitney bar was, but it was fucking crazy.
So that's like a double-edged sword. It's like it's good and bad.
It's good at the time for the crowd.
Yeah.
But
Only
then
thing
it
is
doesn't
bad
live
about it
on
is-
when you rewatch it.
Yeah, the only thing I feel like that's bad about it is a lot of battle rappers aren't dumb. So a lot of people might use that. You know what I'm saying? That same idea that same day.
They always say like anytime. So have you ever seen the tweets of like people? Anytime something like that happens, there's always like a fake fabulous bar that Twitter comes up with that has to do with like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever's in the news and shit. It's pretty funny.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yo,
Fab.
it's so crazy because with all the success you've had and all the recognition you've gotten, I feel like somehow when we think of like the Arizona hip hop greats, like you always will hear like Futuristic, you'll hear guys like Willie, but I feel like somehow you're always kind of like out of that discussion. Do you think it's because you're more known for the battle rap shit?
Yeah, I always speak on that. So I feel like I got to do a few consistent years with music, shut the naysayers up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know talent-wise, I can bang with the big boys. I can hang with anybody when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to show them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's it.
Is it because that's always one thing about battle rappers that like the music disconnect always is, it feels like it's always there.
No, I
like,
hear what you're
there's
saying.
been like certain guys like, what's the homie that just got arrested that's been on the show a bunch of times? He's from Jersey.
Surf?
Yeah, Sue Surf.
Free surf.
Free Surf. But like he's done a really good job, I feel like, of kind of like there's a lot of people who found him through the music because he's got collab projects with
No,
Mozzie
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, he's
But
definitely
he's also a top tier, battle.
No, that's a fact. He was one of the first and only ones to break through.
Yeah, like why do you think it is difficult for battle rappers to have success making records?
I kind of feel like one of the most obvious reasons is we're trying to turn our battle rap fans into our music fans, and that's what battle rap is at the end of the day. They don't like industry music. They don't like it. That's why they love us. That's why that's why they tune in the way they tune in. So I feel like that's a no-go already. Let them be your battle rap fans and create your music fans. Or if they want to travel with you, then let them do that. But as far as trying to turn these battle rap fans into everyday radio hit music fans, they don't tune into that type
Or
of
just
music.
catalog, like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't tune into that type of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they listen to a lot of my music, they're like, where's the punchlines, Nitty? Where's the, you know what I'm saying? Where's the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, kill 'em?
Yeah.
Like, this is my music. I'm trying to
It's different.
create a vibe. I'm not trying to battle rap the beat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So they're listening for something else.
Yeah, so your approach is just totally different when in the studio than if you're
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm like, man, we always, even I do it. Like, I don't even, like, I feel like I always bring up guys like, I shout out to MC Magic, who's like the fucking triple OG, Rockadala, iRock, all those guys. But I feel like you get lost in the sauce when it comes to AZ, but like, dog, you're like low key, like one of the biggest. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just in your own lane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's love.
But yeah, are you like gonna apply yourself to pursuing actually dropping more music and being more consistent?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna see a lot of my face this year.
Because like
a lot more music.
How
videos.
much does your bandwidth get taken from when you're preparing for like a big battle? From that stuff?
A lot. I'm not gonna say a lot. And then I can actually make a lot of music while I'm preparing for battles, but I can't put it out and promote and do all the other things behind. You know what I'm saying? I can make a lot of music.
But it's like you got to go on a run. You got to,
Yeah, exactly. I can't put the consistency behind it.
Is the battle shit big on TikTok yet? Because TikTok is it's the number one music discovery app in the world. So
battle rap is starting to get big on TikTok as far as them doing like the voiceovers, the acting out and all that. I think it's starting to grow.
Were you in the building when Daylight took a shit at the Celebrity Theater?
Yeah, he never actually took a shit, but I was in the building.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, they escorted him out the building, man. Kicked him up out of there.
Were you on that ticket?
Yeah, I battled Arsenal.
Okay. That was that day. Shout out to Daylight too, who's also fucking an alien.
Daylight, crazy, yeah.
Crazy though. What is the craziest thing you've seen just in that space? Because we've seen people get slapped. Obviously, Daylight tried to take a shit on stage at the Celebrity Theater.
And in the battle rap realm in general, that was definitely one of them. I was there when Disaster and Math got down in Cali.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was right there.
That's crazy.
All I hear is do it. No.
And then there was the Canibus Cassidy. Was it?
Yeah,
Canibus?
I wasn't there for that, but that's
shit was
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Man's pulled out the
and to be
Notepad.
somebody that legendary, somebody that looked up to bring out your notebook, like even outside of battle rap, that just seems like a cardinal rule not to do. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Pulled out the notebook. I got 30 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker. So they want to hear one. Shout out Canibus.
I asked him about it. I interviewed him and asked him about it. He was not too. He didn't like I brought it up. Yeah, but he was like, I think he said, I was prepared for it last minute, and
that nigga said, dude, you got Tom Cruise mom's shoes.
I feel like it's very evident that not everyone is meant to do that format of rapping.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And there are people who are.
Yeah.
I mean, I think back to even like a guy like Royce. Like, do you remember when Royce and Mr. Fab went at it on stage?
Yeah, I remember that.
And like Mr. Fab, like in that setting, beat Royce the 5'9". Now, is Royce the 5'9" a better MC than Mr. Fab? I would say yes.
I think
in my opinion,
I think the consensus would say that.
Now, Mr. Fab is a very underrated MC, obviously, but in that specific setting, that was a crazy ass.
Yeah. It's like a difference between being a good rapper and a good battle rapper. I lost to T-Rex that way. Yeah. In my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm a million times better than this nigga. And he was up there whooping me, saying light shit, normal shit. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? It's just a whole different ballgame.
Right. No, it's totally different. It's like, and that's why I feel like, even like a guy like, that's why when because Meek Mill came up battling fools on Smack DVDs and shit. And then when he fucking ate that L against Drake, oh man, it was so disappointing. Because I was like, Meek's gonna cook him because this is what he does.
Nah, I hear you.
Man, should have got you, man. Should have got you to write some bars, man.
Holla at your boy, man. I got bars going for the low.
Brought to you by Hardin. That's right. If you're in Vegas, it's the #1 dispensary in the country. The craziest selection of premium cannabis. And all you got to do is shoot them a follow, Hardin_Las Vegas, HardinLasVegas.com. When you're in Vegas, tell them I sent you. All right, guys, let's stop the interview for a second. Football season is upon us. It's my favorite time of the year. That means we get to gamble on MyBookie on our favorite football teams. And the best part about MyBookie is now you can do the parlays and cash out early. Let's say you do a 3-leg parlay, 2 of the 3 hit. You get to cash out early. I just did this too. Because, I also like to gamble on a little baseball. But NFL season is approaching, man. And look, this is what it is. It's not only having such a great time winning that extra money, it just makes you pay attention to the games more, man. I love throwing a little something, a little action, man. Week 1 is coming. Preseason NFL is coming. There's so much. And I'm going to tell you this, my promo code right now, use that promo code Bootleg at mybookie.ag. That's mybookie.ag. Sign up with a new account. Promo code Bootleg. You're going to lock in that welcome bonus. That's going to get all the way up to $1,000. Yes. If you put in $1,000, it's going to get you that bonus up to $1,000, free money to bet with. And let me just tell y'all, I am hammering the Arizona Cardinals over total wins for this season. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm also putting a little, I was just having a conversation with my boy about this. Now, I'm not a handicapper, but I'm going to tell you what I like. MyBookie.ag, promo code Bootleg. Get that first deposit bonus right now. I'm going to tell you what I like, though. I like 3 teams throw a little something on just to win a Super Bowl this year. I'm going to go with, these are 3 decent odds. The Jets, because everyone's off the Jets right now. Just saying. The Texans, great odds on the Texans. And the Bengals. 3 AFC teams, throw a little something on each one of them, win a Super Bowl, thank me later. I got a feeling one of those 3 might make it. We'll see. MyBookie.ag, promo code Bootleg, man. Let's get ready for this football season together. Oh, I'm so excited. Also want to give a shout out, speaking of being excited, Blue Chew. That's right, man. It's that time, all right? Fellas, if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction of any sort, maybe you're stressed out, maybe you're tired of your girl, you just need to get it up for a little bit. Whatever it is, go to we just talked about MyBookie. Go to Blue Chew, BlueChew.com. Get your dick right, fellas. Yes, if your Johnson is not Johnsoning, that's an interesting way to put it. Don't trip. Blue Chew's got you. It's got the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis in a chewable form. Best part about it, 0 doctor's appointments involved. Yes, that means you go to the website, bluechew.com, you put that promo code in, bootleg, because you're going to get a month's supply for free with the promo code bootleg at bluechew.com, a whole month for free to see just for yourself what I'm talking about, because it definitely works. And then you just handle everything online. There's no awkward doctor's appointments. And then it's delivered to your house in discreet packaging. And then look, your dick's going to get much harder than it's ever been. So let's just be clear. That Blue Chew be hitting, all right? So look, go to bluechew.com, promo code bootleg, get a month supply for free. Only got to is pay $5 shipping, all right? That's it. All right, let's get back to the interview, though. Who is in your opinion, if you were to take yourself out of the discussion, who's your top 5 in all time in the battle rap world?
All time, this shit is so difficult to answer because I just feel like it's so many different eras and so many different people did what they did in their time.
Let's say since you started.
Since I started, definitely Geechee. Tay Rock is still in that lineup. Twerk. Since I started, Surf still in there. Surf still in the top 5 lineup. If I had to say one more, it's a good one. Clips.
You know what's so crazy? I only know 1 out of the 5 people you just mentioned. That tells you how disconnected I am from that fucking universe.
Who? Which one? Surf?
That's it.
Surf and Big Dog.
I know, obviously, like Loaded Lux and Arsenal and Disaster and I know those
like
guys.
the originators,
right? Those
the one that got the eyes on the sport.
Yeah, for sure.
To begin with,
for sure. Yeah, shout out to the DVD days, man. Them DVDs,
yeah, hell yeah,
moving. Do you feel like there's a place for the one thing I always want to see is like you could gamble on anything, right? So you gamble on wrestling if you use the offsite. Is there any site where you could like throw real bread down on a battle?
No, but I'm in contact with a few different people that are in the works of doing that.
And the problem with that is like figuring out if it's close, what is like the unbiased deciding factor.
Right.
Because people could vote online, I'm sure, but then it's like, okay, well, you could probably have bots vote.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about battle rap. Just in general, we don't have a set judging system that everybody can agree to and be like, no, this is how we're going to judge these rounds.
I think if you had that, it would have to be like, you'd have to have like 3 really well-off, okay dudes who are like maybe Joe Budden or like, somebody who you could trust would actually kind of.
But then again, even at that token, it's still going to be, not even personal bias. It's still going to be opinion at the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think even like when you watch like a boxing match, like it goes down to the judges card.
Yeah.
But who are the judges? And do they have their own money up on
No, that makes sense because a lot of that shit is so uneven when you look at a lot of boxing card scores. Like so many people have this person winning,
do these motherfuckers got their own money?
Like it's almost. So I feel what you say. I feel what you're saying.
It's almost like an imperfect system. It's just hip hop.
No, that's the word I was looking for. We definitely have an imperfect system when it comes to judging.
But I feel like it'd be dope to be like, yo, I'm gonna throw some money on this shit. I feel like it would.
No, we definitely get better. As far as an actual website, that would be crazy.
It would make the money like go through the roof. It'd be like the money would at least be like 10 times. Remember, think about it. If all this money's coming in to gamble, that means y'all would get paid way more bread.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, because there's actual bread up. Like, that shit would change the game for sure. Because that's why there's so much money in boxing. It's because of the gambling, bro.
I ain't really put 2 and 2 together like that. That's kind of smart.
Yeah, but you would have to really like, it couldn't get messy. And in hip-hop, things could get messy. So you would have to really have like a real, like fucking Drake would have to come through and like really be like, yo, I don't know about Drake anymore. Maybe Kendrick. Maybe Kendrick could be the guy to set it up, I don't know about Drake. Shout out to Canada, though. Anyway, man. So what do you got coming up? Obviously, that battle just happened with Loaded Lux. What else is on the way, man? Any other battles in the works?
Well, I don't even know if I'm supposed to speak on this. I'm on a contract for a battle, but they didn't release the trailer or anything now. But I got. It's supposed to be August 3rd, so
that's coming.
I should speak on it because they didn't release the trailer. So, I really don't got nothing.
Well, I mean, this will be August. Wait, you're supposed to battle August 3rd?
Yeah.
Well, this will probably come out Friday. Or no, what's today? Yeah, it'll probably come out Friday, which is August 1st.
But I think they pushed it back.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, they pushed it back.
I was gonna say, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. But outside of that,
music.
I just dropped the tape, the What's Understood, on all streaming platforms. I'm in the midst of doing another tape right now. My brother's in the midst of doing a tape. I'm about to put some merch out, the Nitwits merch from our fans. Probably drop another website so you can get the merch and order some music.
There it is, man.
Yeah, noletup.shop. Probably bring that back.
What's the best Mexican food in Arizona?
The best Mexican food in Arizona comes from Tucson.
Oh, you saying Tucson?
It comes from Tucson.
Yeah, hey, listen, it is the proxy. I always say the
see. Do you know what a Sonoran dog is?
Of course.
Okay. You know that was created in Tucson, right?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, there's a place on 20th Street, an Indian school. It's a 10 outside.
I know you're talking about.
Best Sonoran hot dog in fucking Arizona I've ever had. Jesus Christ, that place is smacking.
Damn, there's one on Broadway, in like 7th Street.
Yeah.
Or no, Southern in 7th Street. Southern in like 7th Ave, 7th Street. I don't know. It's just like a little hole in the wall spot. One of the best Sonoran dogs I've ever had as well.
So you're a big Sonoran hot dog guy. You get everything on it?
Yeah,
Just load it up. Whatever you got.
Yeah,
throw it on there,
pause.
Yeah, for sure. Super pause. There it is.
No, definitely though, man. The Sonorans though. Man, shout out Tucson.
Shout out to Tucson. I always say the closest proximity to the border has the best food. That's why I fuck with San Diego. San Diego got the best shit because it's right by fucking Tijuana.
Yo, we fuck with Cali, but y'all, they not fucking with the Mexican food in Arizona. We close to the border.
San Diego, though, it's damn near Tijuana. Go to Chula Vista, you'll get some shit. But look, man, I appreciate you pulling up. Mixtape out now, and then Battle coming real soon.
Yeah, Battle coming real soon. Go follow me up because I lost my account. Nitty2343.
And then I think we're co-judging this battle in Arizona or whatever, or the song 16 competition with Matty.
August 10th. August 10th. Yeah, that's happening for that.
Yes, so that'll be interesting. Who do you got in that battle that you know is competing? Do you have a favorite that you're looking forward to seeing?
I haven't seen the whole layout yet, but of course I'm going for Push Your Luck. I want Push Your Luck to do his thing. I want Quincy to do his thing. Chris Coke. I want Chris Coke to do his thing.
Chris Coke's a fucking murderer.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you're coming from the city, I want you to do your thing.
Obviously.
But I ain't gonna lie, I heard T.Y. was in there. T.Y. is the dope. He's from New Jersey,
There's a guy named Oswin Benjamin that's incredible.
Yeah?
Oswin's fire.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check him out.
V the Ruler, I think, is doing it. Isn't V doing it again? Ruler.
V the Ruler in there?
Yeah.
Oh, man, y'all cheating.
Who else is in there? Anybody else dope? V, the kid from last year, what's his name? Dylan Jacob? I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting.
So they're doing it over beats, right?
I believe so. Why? Yeah, I think it is all over beats. Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of.
It should be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I like it too because
V the Ruler. I did not see that.
Yeah, and then I think they kind of know who they're gonna be. From what I've seen, people have been calling each other out directly because they know who they're gonna be facing already because of the seeds. So. They're going to have tons of time to prepare.
I like that.
But it is interesting because some of the rappers that are in this particular battle, I don't think are battle rappers. So,
yeah, but I like that it's on beat because it's not making them turn into battle rappers. You can just
true.
Yeah, I like that. I like that it's not acapella.
Yeah, V the Ruler should do
on beat. Yeah, V the Ruler is going to be dangerous on beat.
Yeah,
he's going to be dangerous.
It's going to be a good time, man. We should have fun. August 10th.
August 10th, man. Tap in.
Well, listen, brother, I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Go follow this guy. Go support him. Rum Nitty.
Yeah, Rum Nitty 2343 on everything.
There it is. Bootleg Podcast. Boom.